Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making Pav Bhaji in a very simple style. So first of all, you would need to chop roughly the vegetables that you're going to use. I've used potatoes, some jalapenos, cauliflower, carrot. You can add any vegetable that you like, but these three are like the most important to give it a curry-like texture. And then you have to pressure cook it. And then for preparing the masala for the pav bhaji, you have to chop down garlic, ginger, green chilies, and onion. And you have to really chop down very fine. Then we need loads of butter for this. If you don't have butter, you can use ghee. You can also use any kind of soft oil, like which does not have strong smell, like olive oil maybe you can use, or any regular oil that you might want to use, but do not use like strong mustard oil like that. And I always add a little bit of oil to the butter so that it does not get burnt, and just let it heat up well before you put all the chopped green chilies, garlic, ginger in it, and saute it for a minute or so that it turns out a little bit golden and it gets rid of its rawness and its raw flavors. And most importantly, the smell. A lot of people, they don't really like it. And now you need to add onions, finely chopped onions to it. Now we need to cook this really well, because when you chop onions very fine, a lot of juices from the onion, they come out, and that makes onion even harder to get cooked. In my experience, I've always found that when you chop it very, very fine, it's even harder to cook. So yeah, make sure that you're cooking it good enough so that all the rawness is gone. And meanwhile, just check on your veggies which were pressure cooked before, and with the masher, just mash it down and just make it like a puree, like a vegetable puree consistency, and just keep it aside and ready to pour it down in the masala. And now we would need tomatoes, so chop down a few tomatoes, like one or two, or maybe one big is enough. And now add it to your perfectly cooked onions. Now after tomato, always add a little bit of salt so that it gets cooked easily and faster. Now add some red chili, some turmeric, the regular masalas that we add to our curry. And finally, we need to add pav bhaji masala. And I like to add pav bhaji masala depending on the quantity of my puree, the vegetable puree I made. Add a little bit of coriander powder and just mix it well and let it cook and simmer. So our masala has cooked really well. It has come together very nicely and it is smelling so heavenly here. And now is the time to add our vegetable puree that we prepared earlier. Now we have to mix this really well with the masala. So our bhaji has cooked really well, and now it's time to add a little bit of lemon juice for the extra tanginess and the freshness. And now we need to take out our buns that we want to toast to serve with the bhaji that we made. And for that, I would always go for butter or ghee. So toss in some butter and let it heat up and melt well, and then just add your buns and let it get toasted on the butter. When they're golden brown, it's done. And You can choose if you want extra crispy or just normal crispy. And our pav bhaji is absolutely ready. You can garnish it with green coriander leaves, add in some slice of lemon, toss in some butter on the hot paos and bhaji, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So, points to remember: while making pav bhaji, you have to add potatoes, cauliflower, and some sort of chili like capsicum or jalapenos for sure. And on the top of it, you can add any veggie other than that you like. So this is a very easy recipe. I hope you can make it. And if you make it, just let me know. And thank you so much for being here. Appreciate. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.